accept that immigration is inflaming the housing crisis?
Well, it's very simple math. If you have more families than coming than you have houses for them, it's going to inflate housing prices. It's no question about it. That's not, I don't even think the Liberals are now seeming to acknowledge that themselves. So my common sense plan is to link immigration numbers to home building numbers. And that is how you're going to restore housing affordability. Look, we built fewer homes in last year than we built in 1972. 50 years, we're building less homes. In 72, we had a population of 22 million people. Now we have a population of 39 million.
So he's not coming out with his immigration numbers yet. And he's not saying, I'm going to cut it. But he's sort of telegraphing that, I mean, there's no way that immigration's over 1 million a year right now. It's astonishing. It's just, it's gone crazy. I think Poilievre is signaling that he's going to rein it in, but he's not giving numbers yet. I think that's significant that he's willing to talk about it for the first time. You see, even the Liberals saying, well, maybe some of these student visas are a little bit out of control. I see polling in mainstream media that suggests immigration is too high. Is it about to become socially acceptable to challenge immigration levels?
I think it is more socially acceptable than it was in 2019 when I started that debate. And, if you look at what Poilievre said in that interview, he said also a couple of months before that he wants to tie immigration with the demand coming from big businesses. Big businesses want more cheap labor.
Yeah.
And also with the reunification of family. All these people that are coming here and they want to have their family with them.
Yeah.
But for the federal government and for Poilievre, the definition of a family is the huge family.
Right.
Your mom, your dad, your grandmom, your granddad.
Yeah.
A family for us, it's, husband, wife, and the kids.
Right.
So he won't touch about that because it's very popular in ethnic writings. And he needs to have that support to be in power.
Right.
So Poilievre is playing, and he's with Andrew and with that media.
Mm-hmm.
So he wants to please a little bit
Right.
people who are listening
Right.
that media. But when he's speaking outside that, he said he didn't say anything. And the main thing that he did was that video. He didn't speak about immigration.
Right. Yeah, on his 15-minute infomercial about housing. Now, I saw an astonishing statistic the other day that in the last quarter, that is, in the last 90 days, Canada had 400,000 migrants. That's more than we had in an entire year before. What is the People's Party number per year? Or if it used to be 250, then it was 300, then it was 400, now it's over 1 million. What would be the number that you propose if you were Prime Minister? What immigration levels would there be?
Well, speaking about migrants, first, we must withdraw from the migration compact coming from the UN.
Right.
Poilievre won't withdraw from that. And that's important. Like he won't withdraw from the Paris Accord. So that's why I'm saying he's not serious when speaking a little bit about immigration. So for us, our numbers, the same one that I said in 2019, 150,000 immigrants a year. And the big majority of them must be skilled immigrants. Right now, 75% of our immigrants are not skilled immigrants. A skilled immigrant is a person that will come here because a Canadian business person was not able to find a Canadian for that job.
Right.
So we need, but now 75 of them are not. They're refugees, like you said.
Yeah.
They're coming under the reunification of family.
Right.
So we must stop that. And that's a proposal that is realistic. And also because mass immigration has a huge impact on housing, yes, for sure. And Pierre won't speak about that. He said also that he will push for more, for building more houses in this country. But the data that he's using, and I think he's right about that, he said we built about 230,000 houses 50 years ago in 1970, 50 years ago. And last year, we built about 230,000 houses. But the population in 1970 was about 22 million people. Now it's 40 million people. Right. So there's a problem there. And Poilievre said we need to build more houses, but we won't be able to build more houses as fast as we need.
Right.
We need to stop. If you want to solve that problem immediately, the solution is there, and the federal government has the control. Just stop mass immigration. But Poilievre will work with big cities and try to change the regulations on housing in big cities. It's a provincial matters. Yeah. It's a municipal matters. Right. More interfering in provincial jurisdiction. The solution is evident. It's out there. Just cut mass immigration.
Yeah.
But it's not only the problem, mass immigration. There's also multiculturalism, radical multiculturalism. Poilievre is not speaking about that.
Right.
Multiculturalism has failed in Europe, in UK, in France, in Germany, and also in Canada. We will abolish that legislation. Poilievre is not speaking about that.